What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is Chris Lawler, Vice President and Senior Loan Officer with Nova Home Loans. And so for episode 3, I wanted to talk to you about non-permitted additions and the impact it could have on the financing. So there's typically two main points when you talk about non-permitted addition. The first is the quality of the work. It's very important that when you're purchasing a home, that the quality of the addition, the non-permitted addition, is with workmanlike manner. So that means that there's no safety hazards, it wasn't done by somebody unlicensed, and if it was done by somebody unlicensed, they have to make sure they did it properly. And so if there's anything that is pointed out to the appraiser when they're actually doing the appraisal that looks like it's a safety hazard, or if it wasn't done with excellent quality work, then there's a good chance the appraiser is going to have an issue with the non-permitted addition. So it's very important to know that when you go into it, that if you're inspecting the home before you write the offer, make sure you look at the non-permitted addition to see if you can point out any flaws yourself, because if so, you're probably going to have the appraiser do it. The other thing that you want to take into consideration is typically in non-permitted additions, the appraiser is not going to give value to that addition. And the reason why that's important is because if you have an addition that's a very large addition to the home, you could potentially run into value issues and whether or not the home would appraise for what the purchase price is. So that's definitely important to know the size of the addition. Typically, if it's pretty small, if it's one room, it's usually not that big of a deal. But if you're looking at a fairly large addition, it's important to address that up front and definitely order that appraisal during your inspection period to see whether or not you're going to have any issues. So those are the two most important pieces of purchasing a home that have non-permitted additions. If you have questions or if you need help doing some research, definitely call your realtor, or you can also call us. We can do some research for you on a particular property. You can call me anytime at 520-260-4846. Be sure to go to my website at www.loansbylawler, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'll be giving you a lot of great content for the home buying process in ways that I can help you pick the right product and different things throughout the actual transaction. So hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you tomorrow for episode 4.